How's it going, gamers? Welcome back to another episode of the Birchlands. This is the 1.18 survival experiment world that is on 1.21. So yeah, modern Minecraft, we have the fabulous bamboo wood right here, which is from that farm way over there. It's pretty efficient. Anyways, this chest is pretty much where all the bamboo comes out. And it was really jam-packed before I decided to start using it on this whole thing over here that we'll talk about in a minute. But this is what it looks like now. It's pretty crazy right here. This is like some of the only types of automatic farms I build in this game because I lack the patience to build any of the other ones. But yeah, what we're here to do today in this Birchlands episode is we're going to probably be going on a journey to rip down the building. Not just any building, that birch building. I've already ripped down a couple of the oak buildings here that are just like it. Literally the same dimensions and the building style. Just right over here. And as a result, I've been trying to move the village basically from here over there. I actually did a world tour of this world, so you can go check that out if you like. I'll link it in the description. And if I do not link it in the description, you best go to my Discord and scream at me and just ping me to death until I do it. But yeah, I can be a little stupid sometimes, but yeah. This world, it's been rapidly transforming, I tell you, rapidly. This village right here, this was not here when we did the world tour video, and this has all taken place in like a little under a week, actually. I've really been grinding this world lately. Decided to come back, because, kind of wanted to check out Minecraft 1.21 and see if it's good. I'm not really particularly caring for the lag spikes every 2 seconds, so hopefully this recording comes out alright. I think I'll most likely render this video in 50 frames, which, by the way, I enabled 60 frames for game bar. Hopefully that doesn't result in my PC having a stroke, but yeah, this is what it looks like right here. This is what 50 frames looks like, most likely. If this recording sinks below 50 frames, I'm gonna be very sad. But anyways, this is a massive village transformation, and what I really aim to do with the village in the Birchlands is pretty much do the same thing. I want to transform the place. I want to make it a bustling metropolis pretty much, but we really cannot do that with that big building in the center there. Additionally, what we're also going to be doing in this episode is we are going to be flattening the terrain. We're going to be doing a lot of terraforming with our amazing diamond tools. This is also what my house looks like too. It's pretty swell. I use the cherry wood. I love this cherry wood. It's absolutely fantastic. I have also removed a lot of the bottom floors of this place. There's a drop right here, you fall right down, and you go all the way down to the bottom. And pretty much what I'm trying to do in this base is we're trying to make it all on this one layer right here. We've already got a little bit of a brewing setup going here, and we also have 2 passageways branching off of here that are both currently dead ends. But we're gonna branch on to these too. Probably gonna put storage in one of them. If you're wondering what these barrels are for, it's literally just for brewing ingredients. One of these is like filled, yeah, it's this one right here. This has so much nether wart in it, and luckily I was able to get a cleric villager in this world. So yeah, we're trading it off to him slowly. In fact, you know what, let's do a little bit of that right now. Villager, where are you at? I'm pretty sure you gotta be in like one of these buildings right here. Yes, there you are, good sir. Take this nether wart. I don't need it anymore. And of course, he can't take any more. He needs to restock. We're gonna have to wait on him a little bit, but yeah, playing this world over time, it's really shown me, like, I don't know, the importance of the large farms, because what I've found here is that we have both a pumpkin and a melon farm, and both of these are like twice as big as the one we have in the Birchlands. So I think expanding the farms is going to be a must in the future, because boy does this make me swim in emeralds. I've literally got so much emeralds off of just one of these farms individually. And this right over here, this little ruin right here, this is what's left of my iron farm. There used to be a drowned in that boat right there, but as you can see, it's not really the case anymore. It's really just sits there, but I was able to get a lot of iron out of that farm before it broke. Or before I broke it. It didn't really break on its own. I was trying to fix the position of the drowned and it escaped, and I really don't feel like capturing a new one or a zombie or whatever, because luring mobs in this game is so hard. Anyway, it looks like the villagers are at work now, so I'm just gonna get rid of this nether wart. Yeah, and then we'll just slide on over to the Birchlands. I'll see you there. Alright, so now that we're here, the first major area we're going to want to terraform is this hill right here. This is literally like the only hill in this entire flat plane, except maybe over there, I guess. I mean, it's a little bit hilly, but This hill right here, this has definitely gotta go. Luckily, I have just the shovel to do so. We're just gonna have a lot of dirt after this. I'm kind of hoping that we're gonna be able to do this on one inventory, but that probably won't be the case. Alright, and after mining up a very large portion of it, this is what's left of it right here, because as you can see, we have stone right here, mixed with dirt. So yeah, we're a little ways into the ground here. It actually used to extend all the way over here, but we already terraformed part of it a while ago. Anyways, I do have a possible solution for this area right over here, and that is we're not gonna actually dig this out. Instead, we're gonna do the opposite, and we're just gonna use all this dirt that we found to bring it up slightly. So this whole region right here. So I am just going to put together a line, and then we're gonna fill in the whole region in between the line and the actual terrain right here. It will most definitely use a ton of blocks, that is for sure. Alright, and apparently I was able to fill the entire area and only remove this small section of my inventory while doing so. So I guess we can just place down some of these flowers to free up space. We don't want it looking too bare now. Anyways, that might actually be enough to finish off this hill right here. And we are gonna have to remove all the stone and the granite right here, so that way we can put dirt over it. So that way it'll turn to grass and it won't look like there's a massive rock here just stuck in the ground. So you won't be able to tell we terraformed it. Alright, now the entire area is officially flat. Now all we gotta do is just remove all this stone and stuff. Luckily we've got plenty of dirt to do so. I'm just a little bit worried about inventory space. Alright, and with those last few blocks in, it's officially complete. The hill is no more. We now just have this big dirt patch that will eventually turn all into grass. And while I was placing in all the dirt, I think I have finally discovered how the zombies are just showing up at this village. Or maybe how they were showing up at this village when mobs couldn't spawn here. Mobs can spawn here now as of the new update. We just saw a cave spider die over there. What I think might have happened is these dudes were coming up from this hill right here. And at the bottom of this hill is the ocean. And I think they might have actually technically spawned in the ocean biome and then climbed up the hill, but the ocean biome doesn't actually appear to go until all the way out here, so that's kind of weird. Maybe I'm wrong. I probably am wrong, but that's just really a thought. I just saw some zombies come up on over the hill here and just said, maybe that's where they're coming from. I don't really know. I also have a spinning cave spider over there. That's cool, I guess. Thank goodness for all these iron golems. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually count how many beds are inside that birch building right there, so that way we know how many to move out and how many to replace pretty much. We can't break the building right now in all of its entirety instantly because we need the villagers to actually be able to sleep at night. It's kind of helpful for them. So just give me a quick second here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 13 beds in here, so that's 13 beds we need to move elsewhere into other houses. And I think we're gonna put it together a house in this new land we just created right here, this new area that's now suitable for building. Let's go get some materials. Alright, and for this one, we've broken out a lot of the desert materials, or from the desert nether, formerly known as just the nether, because we have that portal behind that wall right there that I so dearly love. Alright, so what I think we're going to do for this house is we're going to make the entrance be like right around here. Ooh, that's some coal ore. Don't mind if I do. But anyways, as I was saying, the entrance will be right here, and then we're going to have the area where the villagers are actually going to be at right over here. And this is pretty much what it's going to look like in the ground. This is what it's going to leave in the ground, pretty much. It's the floor area, okay? We put floors in the ground. And then in the ground, on that floor, we're gonna do like a checkerboard pattern pretty much between the yellow terracotta and the normal terracotta right here. I think it looks pretty good. Kind of reminds me of like a special stage from Sonic 3, like Blue Sphere, if you get what I'm saying. If you play Sonic, if you play classic Sonic. In my opinion, I think I am way better at that minigame than I was when I was a kid, that's for sure. And I think parts of the walls here are going to be made out of that acacia wood, and other parts of the walls are just going to be made out of cobblestone. So now it looks a little something like that. Pretty much the walls going south to north, or north to south, they're made out of acacia, and the ones going east to west, they're made out of cobblestone. I think it's a pretty cool concept, but I'm not really sure how high I want to make them. I think we should do one more layer just to be safe here, just so it doesn't look tacky with the roof. I'm also really going to have to be careful with the acacia stuff here, because this is all the acacia wood I have, and I kind of don't want to go behind that portal and get more. Alright, that's part of the roof in, the slanted part. This is going to be like the only 2 layers we have the stairs on. I think it looks like a really cool style, so it's going to be like a similar roof to the one we did last time. The last time we added on to this village. that is the brewing building over there. And so far, I think this is actually really coming out pretty good. Alright, and there we go. Roof is fully intact. This is what it looks like from the front. Look at that. That actually looks amazing. I think this is honestly one of the best things I've ever built in this game. It's a little dark in here, though. We might want to fix that. Might as well just use the coal I just discovered earlier. So right now I'm in the storage room. We're going to craft up a cauldron real quick. This is going to be for our very first leather worker in the village, at least I'm 99% sure. I've also got 32 glass panes, which is most definitely more than enough, but I wasn't sure if 16 would be more than enough. So yeah, we're just gonna go on in there, place in the glass panes. I think it'll relatively be done. Now, then all we gotta do after that is just add the beds, or just move them right on in there. We can't craft any new ones, because that'll lead to a higher village population, and it'll defeat the whole purpose of this building. Oh, would you look at that? Someone's already moved in. Hello, good sir. I'm gonna take the cauldron, we're gonna place it down right there. That spruce slab looks a little out of place in here, so we'll have to fix that later. But now, we're gonna grab 4 beds from here, and that'll be 4 beds moved out of here. And someone's already taken the job, pretty nice. What do you have for me? You have a leather tunic and some leather for emeralds. That's pretty cool, guy. I do believe we actually have a farmer that's lacking a job, so we can solve that real quick. We'll put some water right there. And we'll take a slab, put it over that. We do not have enough slabs to create a composter real quick, so I am just gonna go knock down a tree, place that there, put the slab on top of it, and then till the area around it. And now, this guy is gonna try to claim it. That's not good, okay? We need the other guy. Hold on, I gotta count the amount of farmers. We have this guy right here. This is the guy, I think, that stole the job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 villagers over here. I'm gonna go check this house right here, because sometimes the villagers with jobs, but they don't have a workstation, sometimes like to linger inside the houses. I think it might have been Tom, one of the first 2 villagers we got in this village. He might be lacking a job right now. Let's go check this area real quick. Alright, and going on into this house right here, it doesn't appear there's any sign of any of the villagers, so I guess that guy can have this job. There's also some other new guys over there too, so I think, in theory, Tom might have died, so, Ripperino, I guess. But at least we have other guys here to take his place. I'm just gonna give this guy some seeds to work with. Oh, you're already planting, that's good. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video off with some good news. So, in this video, my stressful, horrible sob story about graphics cards, and why you shouldn't burn money on them and stuff, why you shouldn't make poor investments with computer equipment. I talked about how the rendering format I use in Vegas Pro 17, which is the editing software I use to edit these amazing videos for you. I mentioned that the rendering template was gone because I accidentally deleted a file trying to solve a crash. But this is the good news, and that is the rendering template is back, and I was right about the files being the reason why it disappeared. It's completely back. It was used to render this video on Opaque Toonlip 6428, and it's going to be used once again to render all videos across all my channels. So yeah, also, I did record another intro for this episode. It was in 60 frames, and I'm going to upload that to the alt channel, which is Opaque Tulip 6428, which is TU but with a 2, so the number 2. It's on screen right now, the channel. Feel free to go watch. I'll also link the video down in the description. You get to see what it was like with 60 frames. It's probably going to be the only 60 frames video I upload for a little bit. I'm thinking of keeping the videos right now in 50 frames because I've never actually seen anyone do that with like gaming videos and stuff, so if you're upset by that, you can rage at me in the comments if you want. But anyways, if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you later. And I'm just gonna admire this house right here. I think really the only thing I did wrong with this was not add windows right here. But yeah, see you later.